Hi everyone. Today I Dhruvneshwar will be guiding you through the comprehensive overview of the blockchain technology. Today we will deep dive into the overview what blockchain is, explore its features, discuss each feature in detail and its pros, cons, the sustainability of the blockchain and by the end of this video you will have a clear understanding of blockchain and its impact on the world. So let's get started and here is the PPT which we will be covering over the next 10 minutes. So we will be first. So moving on to the agenda of today's discussion, we will be first seeing the introduction of the blockchain technology. Its key features will be coming next. The advantages of the blockchain. We will be highlighting the benefits, how its increased efficiency and reduced costs and enhanced trust will be helping the banking system, the real estate system, and so many other type of applications it has. The challenges the blockchain is currently facing due to the regulatory issues and the public perception and how much scalable it is. The decentralized mechanism which is helping us so that nobody can take over, a single person cannot take over the whole system. Then we will come to the consensus mechanism, like how a decision is made and how the proof of work and proof of stake will validate the transaction done by the people in the blockchain and how it is added to a block and how next block comes over. So in the blockchain application will be coming next in which the finance, healthcare and supply chain management and also the real estate system and real estate world will be the beneficiary of this. The industry adoption trends, like how the industry is adapting to it, like people are they able to use it or not and how much scalability it has. Then we will discuss about its environmental impact, like how much energy it is consuming, is it suitable or it is more and less uh, economically viable, more economically viable than the other system which we are currently having. So this is the agenda of today's PPT. So we will be moving on to the next slide. We will see the key features of the blockchain in the next slide. So let's discuss about the introduction of the blockchain first. Blockchain, what actually blockchain is, we will see. Blockchain is a distributed ledger. I will be speaking of the bookish definition first, then we will discuss in a layman term. Blockchain is a distributed ledger technology that enables secure, transparent, immutable transaction across the decentralized network. Initially, it was introduced as a backbone of Bitcoin in 2008. Blockchain has ever since evolved to power a range of applications beyond the cryptocurrencies. Okay, you got it now. Think of blockchain as a chain of digital block, like you see the block which stores the information. Then we, with the use of cryptography, we make it secure and we add another block and we make it another security measure so that if we change a single thing in a single block, it will eventually affect the whole chain. So we will describe it as also in a bookish manner. The blockchain as a chain of digital blocks that store information like transaction, contracts, or records. Each block is linked to the previous one, forming a continuous, unbreakable chain. This structure ensures that once the data is recorded, it can't be altered, creating a trust in the system without the need of intermediaries. So this is the introduction and base of the blockchain, which we will be using in the finance sector, in the real estate sector, in the healthcare sector, so that the information can't be tweaked as per the harmful people which are trying to interrupt in the system. So here we are having written in the pros of blockchain in transparency, security, reduce fraud, making it appeal to various sectors. So here is the consensus mechanism. So if somebody is trying to add a block, who will give the consensus that it is a right block? So here we are having a consensus mechanism which will be done by the proof of work and proof of stake mechanism. Decentralized ledger, every block or sorry every system is at its remote location. Nobody is having a centralized authority. Single person is not having a contained power, so it can't be modified with a single power. So everybody has to put in its effort to validate a single block. So it is called decentralization. The immutability of records, so once a transaction is recorded, it cannot be altered without the consensus of the network, ensuring data integrity. So the data is not modified with one's consensus. Only the people, which all people with like minimum 50% people validate a transaction, then only it is added to the block. So first the origin of the Bitcoin was the base for the blockchain. So we will be moving on to the next thing in this PPT. Key features of the blockchain. As we discussed earlier, decentralization. eliminates reliance on the central authority. Like in the elections, we are having a central authority like election commission, which is feared to be called as free, but it is not. Eventually it comes under the central government. They are controlling it, so they can tweak everything they want. But in blockchain, nobody is having central power. Each person is having a equitable power in the blockchain. Like if we say 10 people, each people has a vote. If 5 people approve the transaction, then only the transaction is added to the blockchain. The transparency, everybody can see what is being done in the network, what transaction is done in the network. So people can ensure the validity and data integrity. Security. So advanced cryptography is used to safeguard and the data integrity is maintained. Immutability. Once the data is stored in the data blockchain, it can't be altered or deleted unless it is approved by the consensus. So one more thing I am having in the mind, which I am currently forwarding, it was that yeah, it has having a very high ice breaking value. What we call that, if we change a single value, na whole thing get eventually tweaked to very large value. So it can eventually get noticed by the blockchain people. So it is very difficult to change the data. Yeah, decentralization mechanism. Decentralization network. Blockchain operates on a decentralized network, removing resilience on a central authority, which increase the efficiency, enhance security. By eliminating a single point of control, decentralization significantly increase the overall security of blockchain system. It helps also in the trust building. With no single entity overseeing the network, trust is distributed among users, fostering a collaborative environment. It can also be used by the companies in which the people having a access to it. So we can also have a bookish value, a bookish term, in which in blockchain there is no central authority managing or controlling the network. Instead, it is distributed across multiple nodes in the computers worldwide. This decentralization reduces the risk of failure, corruption, or manipulating by a single party, as the entire network is collectively verifies the transaction. We will talk about the another thing, immutability. Immutability, what we can say. Once a transaction is added, a blockchain cannot be changed or deleted. This immutability makes the blockchain trustworthy for recording important data, as no one can alter the facts. Any change requires creating a few blocks rather than modifying old ones. So transparency is another feature. Blockchain operates on a transparent system where every participant on the network can view the transaction history. This open ledger ensures the accountability and helps detect any potential issues. Security. The blockchain transactions are secured using advanced cryptographic techniques. We have discussed it earlier also, but I am giving an book value, book definition. Each block is connected with the previous one through a cryptographic hash value, HMAC or CMAC we can call it, making it nearly impossible for the hacker to alter data without disrupting the entire chain. The consensus mechanism we will discuss. To add a new block to the chain, participant must agree to a transaction that it is valid or not. This is achieved through consensus mechanism like proof of work, proof of stake, ensuring that everyone in the network agrees on the current state of blockchain. This is what we are having the features in the blockchain. I have discussed this is the PPT. I have given the definition in the previous slide. Faster transaction, reduced cost, increased transparencies, enhance security. So these are the companies which are using blockchain: Canva, Google, Spotify, Envision. Challenges, yeah. Next we will move on to the challenges by the blockchain. So challenges, scalability issue. Like many people don't know how to use the blockchain. It is very difficult to get it to the every people because it is consuming high electricity, and people to like in the proof of work, in the proof of stake mechanism, uh, there is no equitable reward given to the people in the proof of work earlier, but in the proof of stake and change is made, which in which reward is given. People are working on the same hash value to be finded, but the energy which is used is more in assumption to the thing which we have gained. The high energy consumption, proof of work system works are particularly energy intensive, raising the sustainability concerns. Regulatory challenges. Many jurisdictions lack clear regulation, creating uncertainty for the user and developers. Technical complexity. Implementing blockchain requires spatial knowledge, limiting accessibility. These are the challenges faced by the blockchain. So we will be moving on to the next slide. And first, the complexity also. Implementing and understanding blockchain is complex, requiring expertise. Yeah, applications of the blockchain. So application, the finance stream, the banking system, it is very highly efficient to be secure, and nobody can alter the data is the need. So the blockchain is a suitable thing which one can use. Supply chain, like in the Amazon, in the Flipkart, the supply chains need to be managed. Where is the your parcel going? That need to be blockchain that helps in the transparency and security of the data. NFTs, like verification of digital ownership of a unique thing. Healthcare system, managing the patient data for improved privacy. Then we will be moving up on the sustainability in the blockchain. Consensus mechanism, we have discussed the proof of work. Yeah? In proof of work, the many people are working to find a single hash value, but eventually only one person finds the hash value, gets the reward. Other people utilize their energy to find a single hash value, but they eventually, if they don't able to find, they do not get any equitable reward. But in the proof of stake, the validator has to put some stake on the thing, that like if they have Bitcoin, they have to put some Bitcoins as a stake that they are able to verify. They will be able to participate in the thing, and then if they participate, then they get eventually reward based on the thing. So the proof of stake, limited people are allowed to find the single hash value. Energy efficiency of POS. POS is notably more energy efficient than POW, reducing environmental significant footprint. The industry adoption trends, exploring the growth key sectors in the blockchain implementation. Like this is the industry trend which we are seeing in 2023 and 24. Like nearly upon 10 million people have transformed from 2023 to 24, and the finance sector is the most beneficiary of the blockchain technology. Healthcare is coming up the next, and supply chain is the next. So here are the environmental impacts of the blockchain. While blockchain offer an immense potential, its environmental footprint is a particular energy intensive. So like proof of work has spark concerns. However, never consensus mechanism like proof of state and innovative technology like scaling to layer 2 scaling solution are being developed to make blockchain more efficient. Blockchain has and also drive sustainability areas like supply chain transparency, renewable energy certifications, and waste management by offering traceable and immutable data. So this is are the environmental impacts, like shifting from POW to POS by Ethereum has led to remarkable 99% reduction in energy usage. This is the data available on the internet. You can find it out, or else I will attach the link below. The future of blockchain, rapid market growth. You see 10 million people have started using the blockchain from 2023 to 24. Adoption in energy efficient protocol, like I said, POS has reduced the 99% of the energy used by the Ethereum. Earlier it was based on POW. And enterprise integration, like Amazon and Flipkart are using this technology so to track the things very efficiently. Regulatory development, like government are also like one country in South America has currently transformed its financial thing directly into Bitcoin. They accept the Bitcoin as a currency. Sustainable solutions are also coming. Certifications are done by the blockchain. Yeah, summary. So this is a revolutionary feature which has been in the currently developmental phase. The companies are starting using it, need to cover up the things, and banking systems are coming over to this system. So these all are the things. Future potential is pros and cons. Thank you everyone for listening and attending my blockchain and its overview. So if you have any doubts, we can connect over a chat session, or I will leave out the my Instagram ID or my email ID. You can ping me over there. Thank you. So here are the key takeaways. One more slide left here. Transformative technology, growth and innovation, environmental awareness, informed decision.